Hi, Dan Lau here, the owner and founder of LauPublishing.com. And I'd like to briefly tell you how I might help you with the difficult, big problem of unresponsive benevolence by helping your members express their God-given talents together. Okay. Now, a number of religious groups and congregations are good at giving help to those in physical need. And you may well be a congregation that does so. However, when you do this, does it result in quantifiable spiritual bounty? Often, sadly, it doesn't. In other words, benevolence occurs, but the recipients of those physical gifts are largely unresponsive to the greater spiritual bounty that you'd like to also share with them. Now, just as I pointed out in other short videos concerning effective teaching, successful outreach, enthusiastic youth, and eager member participation, responsive benevolence does not happen by accident. Rather, it is a result of deliberately putting into place in your congregation good, acceptable structures and methods that produce the desired outcome. Along this line, I have 5 rather radical messages on the subject of benevolence for you to consider. First of all, in my book, The Book of Lyle, I take you on an autobiographical spiritual adventure that delves into the fundamental biological and spiritual motivations of human beings. And a stark conclusion from this exploration is that only by understanding what is really driving people can you make your kindness to them spiritually productive. And second, in my book, Creative Theology, I go beyond meeting superficial, immediate needs to satisfying the very real spiritual needs that drive all human beings. And in this way, you can give people a reason to come back to your congregation that goes beyond just getting another handout. But the means to do such cannot be just the same old traditional church methods that have proven already of little value in attracting and keeping converts in our modern day world. Indeed, and third, in my book, In Search of Quality, Principles and Mechanisms, I walk you step by step through the details of setting up institutionalized structures for giving interested outside folks the opportunity to do the following 4 key things. Number 1, get help in using their own particular talents. And number 2, have true fellowship as they use their talents, together with other like-interested people. Number 3, be appreciated for their efforts by direct customers. And number 4, have fun doing service to each other and to God. Now, 4th, in my book, The Real Jesus, I depict and dissect the methods that Jesus used in giving benevolence that did produce spiritual responses. And my thesis in this book, in achieving this desired outcome, is that Christians today can be much more effective, and indeed members of other faiths also, if they do what their founders said. And in the case of Christians, if they follow his example in how to do what he did. Indeed, what Jesus did was to exemplify wise, godly, quality management. That does what? That deliberately puts into place good mechanisms that really do work in achieving the desired outcomes. 5th, and finally, in my book, The Jesus Lectures 5, Mastering True Compassion, I depict Jesus instructing his modern-day followers in operationally defining compassion in ways that achieve 3 key things. Number 1, they tie people together. Number 2, they go beyond what's comfortable. And number 3, they rise above and transcend just fuzzy emotions. So, I hope you're getting at the idea that it's not enough to just do some good things for the people of your community and hope that somehow your sincere compassion will be reciprocated. No, as wise, godly leaders, you need to learn, you need to apply, and you need to institutionalize excellent structures and methods that will deliberately result in responsive benevolence. So, if you have some interest in what I'm telling you, then I invite you to take a look at some other free short videos that I've made that walk you through the contents of each of the books I've mentioned here. And you will find the links to those videos right above the pictures of the e-covers that I've just shown you, located on my home webpage at lylepublishing.com. And then, if you're interested in knowing the details, my books are available for purchase for a mere $10 each to pop up right in your computer, ready for your immediate use. And should you need or want direct consultation from me, then I may be available to work with you via continuing email, video conferencing, or in person for a reasonable negotiated fee. Also, for free, you are welcome to send me a query type email that describes your situation, and as soon as I'm able, I'll send you back helpful feedback. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to directly email me, either now or in the future, at danlyle@lylepublishing.com. I look forward to hearing from you if you wish, and I thank you for viewing my Helping Others by Helping One's Members Creative Theology video.